And then he sits down with Joe Scarborough. Same thing. Republican who now is as left as you can make a Republican. I think he's officially now an independent. He's definitely a big Kamala Harris fan. He gets an interview with him. He works for a news organization. I mean, they purport to be an actual news organization. And the issue does come up. But this is how. Today we ran the tease clip on Friday. I said, all right, we'll wait till Monday. Maybe there's more. I'll keep an open mind. Maybe he did his job. He didn't. Here it is.
Spreading it about you, saying that tabloid stories about your personal life, saying it should be front and center. He's saying it about your wife and making incredibly crude and lewd suggestions about her past life. How do you stay disciplined and not really go off and not really push back hard at these things?
We don't have time to be pissed off. We don't have time to focus on it. It's all a distraction. It's designed to try to get us off our game.
Does it get you off your game?
No. We love each other dearly. We love being around each other. We enjoy it. We have fun together. Right now, we're deferring that kind of happy couple time because everything we talk about right now is what else can we be doing to win this election?
I don't know if you know this or not, but your wife and I were on the cover of the New York Times Magazine this week, along with about 28 other people. And the question was whether Donald Trump would be able to jail the people he said he was going to jail. So does she think about that?
We don't think about that for ourselves. We think about it for every single other person in this country.
Yeah.
So no.
These people.
He doesn't care about women. At all. This is the same side that's trying to tell us. That's why we have to have, quote, reproductive freedom. That's why trans women are women, because we, the Democrats, are the party of women.
Yeah. And supposedly that's one of their biggest gripes with Donald Trump is the allegations against him, which, there are a lot of accusations against Donald Trump. And I've never heard an accusation quite like the one against Doug Emhoff, which, as you said, is recent and has also been corroborated by eyewitness accounts. So I think that is worth at least one question. Instead, he even preempted the answer by saying, these tabloid reports and, very salacious things that Donald Trump is saying, going ahead and getting him off the hook by saying, I know these accusations are false. I'm not even going to spell them out. I won't even give him the opportunity to defend himself. I'm just going to say that they're false. That is evil. That is stupid. The arrogance, the ends justify the means completely for these people. They have no right to call themselves journalists.
His landing point was, how do you stay disciplined in the face of these reports of you being a woman beater? Right? I mean, it's just the absurdity of it. And I'll tell you what infuriates me, Allie Beth. I told the audience this, and they know this, but I've done a lot of reporting on these stories over the many years. And I don't care whether you are a Republican or a Democrat. I don't care if you're conservative or liberal. But if there are credible allegations, I don't go with everything, but if there are credible allegations against you and it becomes news, I will discuss it if it's newsworthy. And this is newsworthy. My God, he's a step away from the Oval Office right now. And I will show you. My team pulled together some examples, but these are Republicans who have been accused and Democrats who are being accused in the following budded soundbite that Canadian Debbie put together. She's been with me for 15 years. She's been through it all. Here it is. Watch this.
We're back now with 3 of the 16-plus women who have accused President Trump of sexual misconduct. The American public was put in a position of having to choose between a man who'd been accused of sexual misconduct or a woman who was alleged to have enabled a husband accused repeatedly of sexual assault and even rape. Do you think the Trump campaign did a good job of nullifying all of you? Joining me now, another woman who has alleged groping, unwanted groping, by Donald Trump, Beverly Young Nelson. She told a crowded news conference Moore offered her a ride home from her job at a restaurant in 1977 when she was just 16.
Mr. Moore reached over and began groping me.
Now, he claims he never did it, he never signed it, this is a forgery. Would you be willing to submit this to an expert to figure it out?
Yes.
Senator Al Franken of Minnesota has been accused of forcefully kissing radio personality Leanne Tweeden without her consent. Oh, and also groping her.
Tara, thank you so much for being here.
I remember being pushed up against the wall. He had his hands underneath my clothes.
Yeah. You kept virtually every record from your 92-93 stint in Biden's office. Why would you not keep the one form that alleged harassment or retaliation? Okay.
Yep.
It's not hard. It's not hard. Just ask one question. Just ask one. Put your partisan leanings aside for just 60 seconds to do your duty. And if you did actually care about women, Allie Beth, if you did actually care about women, like I know you do, and like I know I do, you would do it. You would find the strength to do it no matter how hard your partisan leanings. Only a hack would fail. And that's what you are, Joe Scarborough. Shame on you.
Oh, absolutely. You could even just pretend for 30 seconds to care about women if you just wanted to protect your journalistic integrity and your reputation, but they don't even care about that. These people want to win at whatever the cost. And that's why Jen Psaki has that fluff interview with Doug Emhoff, which of course you've covered, in which she says that he has redefined masculinity. Now, I don't think this latest accusation had come out yet, but the accusation of him impregnating his nanny and then somehow the baby disappeared after that had come out. It seems to me like he is just your classic scumbag. I don't see anything new or progressive or shiny or inspiring about this form of masculinity that he emulates. He is your classic grimy scumbag, womanizing guy, allegedly. And I don't see anything about him that screams, I want this guy in the White House to represent me.
You don't even have to say allegedly. He admitted to banging the nanny and getting her pregnant. That was not denied when the first Daily Mail report hit. The rest of it has been denied, the business about hitting the woman. And then there was a subsequent report by the Daily Mail talking about how he was allegedly guilty of creating a toxic workplace for women when at the law firm he ran. He hasn't responded to that last I looked at all. But yeah, you're right. Agreed. Scumbag. I'm perfectly happy with the word and saying it. And it's not about tabloid. You admitted it, sir. You know how much my family and I love our dogs. Yes, even Strudwick. It's been especially bad lately. Read the newsletter. There's an update. I can't imagine life without them, though sometimes I do. Not Thunder, but sometimes. But I love him. I love him, and I do enjoy most of my time with them. Look, my dogs have a great life. I'm sure your dogs have a great life too. But you and I both know that some dogs are not so lucky. This is why I'm so glad to tell you about Delta Rescue. I love Delta Rescue. Whenever you donate to anyone who claims to take care of animals, you've got to look for the words no kill. No kill. Otherwise, you know what happens if nobody adopts the dog or the cat. This, Delta Rescue, is the largest no-kill, care for life animal sanctuary in the world. They've rescued thousands of dogs, cats, horses too. They provide all the animals with shelter and safety and most of all, love. And they've been doing it now for more than 45 years. Delta Rescue relies solely on contributions, and giving can bring tax benefits too. Speak with your estate planner about how you can grow your estate while helping animals in need, and check out the estate planning tab on their website to learn more. We love Thunder and Strudwick, but would love for other dogs who need care and attention and a home to find those too. Visit deltarescue.org today to learn more. That's deltarescue.org. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.